It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, sponsored by Scooters Coffee and Rescue Towing. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. It is August 23rd. And once again, in the Ozarks, we are waking up with comfortable temperatures. Numbers in the upper 50s and low 60s as of 5 a.m., but things are changing for us in the forecast today. Today, the first day of a warm up on deck for us that not only will affect us this afternoon, but we're going to enter more of a summer-like pattern here as we get closer to the weekend. And I also have some summer-like temperatures on deck for us next week as well. So heat and humidity, they climb for the weekend. That is going to be a big headline in our forecast. Not much in the way of precipitation in this forecast, aside from a few sprinkles, maybe late tonight into tomorrow morning. I'll get to that more in just a second. Today, the big story is that the heat turns up a notch. Upper 80s, low 90s for forecasted high temperatures on this Friday afternoon. You can expect sunshine in your forecast. Grab the sunglasses as you head out the door. We have a south wind in the forecast today. Nothing too strong, 5 to 10 miles an hour, but those southerly winds are going to bring up some humidity into the area. We'll see dew points on the rise and a small chance for a little spot shower late tonight into Saturday morning, primarily for central Missouri. Otherwise, it's dry, hot, and humid in the Ozarks for this weekend. It's looking like a summertime weekend in the Ozarks. Heat index values will likely get back into the triple digits. It's possible, but as early as tomorrow. I think it's more likely by the time we get to Sunday. Southwestern counties are going to be the warmest. So places southwest of Springfield all the way back into northwest Arkansas, that's where the heat will be the worst. Mid-90s in the forecast for both Saturday and Sunday, and heat index values hanging out in the low triple digits. We'll call it soupy in the forecast for the weekend. It is going to be a rather summertime pattern for us, and temperatures will likely be in the mid-90s each day. There's this small chance, I'm talking 10 to 20% chance for some small showers tomorrow. I already mentioned that chance for central Missouri up in our northern counties for Saturday morning. Eastern counties may see a little spot shower on Sunday. I don't think this is anything that you need to alter your plans for. Even if you're outside, light little rain shower, it won't last all day, but there may be some cloud cover in the forecast both Saturday and Sunday, and low temperatures will be warmer too. This morning, we've still got some 50s out, but overnight tonight will fall back only to the upper 60s and low 70s, and it's those warm overnight temperatures that set us up for the hot afternoons that we have on deck for the rest of the weekend. Around the country, what's making headlines? Well, it's record heat, and those heat headlines for the southern plains, again, making an impact in the far southern portion of the country. While that's going on, though, record cold is set to move into California both today and tomorrow. Chilly conditions expected for the folks out on the West Coast. And then I am watching this potential tropical development, the threat that's looming for Hawaii over the weekend. Anyone visiting might get some unusually stormy weather, but it shouldn't last too long. That is the good news. All right, it's time for the Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister Trivia question for the day. The question that I left you with yesterday, some lightning trivia for you. What animal is said to be more than 30 times more likely to be struck by lightning than humans? And the options were A, horse, B, cow, C, alligator, or D, giraffe. It seems like we often hear about cattle in these lightning disasters, but they're actually themselves not more likely to be struck than humans. It is D, the giraffe. And the reason is because of their height. They are so tall. And it's the same reason we often hear about cows being struck, like the whole herd going down, because they oftentimes seek shelter near a tree, which is very tall. So the tree is struck, that electricity is then transferred to anything around it. And you do often hear about cattle deaths from that. But the giraffe itself, just simply because of its height, is 30 times more likely to be killed by lightning than humans. Of course, when seeking shelter, this is a good thing to remember. Don't seek shelter under, trees, tall items. Those are more likely to get struck by lightning. And one study was cited, looking at giraffes and lightning deaths. And it's actually shown that giraffes may have adapted to this, and they actually seek shelter in shrubbery now, which may help them not get struck so easily. Laying down can also help. So if you're out in an open field and there's one single tree, don't get under it if there's a thunderstorm nearby, because that tree is likely what will get hit. But congrats. If D was your guess, that is the correct answer. Here's the question that I'll leave you with for Monday morning. What did Alfred Hitchcock fear? He made a lot of scary movies. What do you think scared the man himself? Do you think it was A, birds, B, heights, C, eggs, or D, clowns? Let me know your guess. If you get a correct answer, you'll be entered to win a $20 gift card to Scooter's Coffee. That's what we give away every single day here at Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather. Thank you so much to our sponsors, Scooters, and to Rescue Towing for sponsoring Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather. And thank you for listening. I hope you have a fantastic Friday, and I hope you have some fun weekend plans. Enjoy. It will be summer-like in the Ozarks, so if the pools are still open, you can plan to head there.